Are you someone who's stressed about finding a unique art style? If yes, then this video might give you some clarity and relief. Before we begin, please like the video and consider subscribing. I share insightful videos on this channel that will definitely help the up-and-coming artists and also might act as a refresh for the professionals who are already working. Also, I live stream here on this channel every Saturday at 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time. So if you would like to have a chat with me, ask questions, or just just watch me draw something, please join me every Saturday. Or if you would like to watch the previous streams, they are already there in the live section. Please do check them out. We have some really interesting videos there. Now let's get back to the topic. Growing up, I copied a lot from comic books. I was mostly reading Raj Comics, the main Indian comic book publisher back in those days, which was publishing Indian superhero comics. But occasionally I would get my hands on comics like Superman comics or Spider-Man comics, DC comics or Marvel comics or even Image comics or Dark Horse, which were being licensed and published in India by this entity called Gotham Comics back then. Some of you might remember Gotham Comics. It was very popular back then. So by copying a lot from the comic books that I was reading, I was unknowingly developing a visual vocabulary, and my subconscious mind was capturing the small elements from the different artists that I was trying to copy. Those small elements slowly evolved into the way I was seeing things when I was drawing. And when I started to take comic books as a serious career, I started to study specific artists. I started to follow specific art styles. And I used to follow that for two main reasons. One, I genuinely liked the art styles. And two, I found them relatively easier for me to copy or follow, so to say. I followed or copied a lot of artists from India. I used to look at Anupam Sinha, Hemant Kumar, and other very prominent artists, Manu. And internationally, I was looking at David Finch's artwork. Gary Frank was one of my very big time inspirations. But as I grew and I matured in the field of art, slowly I started to realize that I was becoming a clone and I was nowhere near finding my own voice. And that's when I shifted my focus to the fundamentals. You see, art style is essentially how an artist, how a person sees and understands the 3D real world and translates it to a 2D plane that could be a paper or a canvas. And there are countless ways of doing that using colors, lines, and tones, right? So once you understand the fundamentals, you have so many ways to translate it onto the paper. So what truly matters is how well you observe reality and how clearly you can translate it onto the paper. I started to do a lot of live sketches and a lot of plein air studies. I was focusing on gesture, form, perspective, and all of that. And I stopped questioning myself how I'm drawing this, and instead I started to think, is this form correct? Am I depicting the light and shadow, the proportions properly? And how it is, how I'm seeing it in the real world, am I translating it properly onto the paper? And as I practiced more from life, my understanding of the form and fundamentals grew, and I gravitated more towards the artists whose fundamentals are very, very strong. So earlier I was in love with Jim Lee. I still am. Jim Lee and David Finch and other mainstream superhero artists. But as I understood comic art or art in general more, I started to broaden my horizon in terms of the kind of art styles I was looking at, in terms of the artists I'm following. So I discovered so many amazing artists, which would have been, which I might not have if I had just stayed in my little cocoon. I looked at artists like Alex Toth, Tim Sale, Sean Murphy, Mark Schultz, and Hal Foster, and so many more. All of these artists, they have a distinct art style, but then I tried to understand, why are they making this mark that they're making? What is the reason behind it? What purpose does it serve? And with that, I feel my art style has started to somehow form, evolve, and these days people can recognize my art as mine, when they look at it, even though my name is not written there. I still wouldn't say I have found my art style. For me, having a distinct art style kind of means that you are locking yourself in, and it also might stagnate you as an artist, because then you will be drawing something in a certain way, and you likely won't be changing your approach to how you draw that certain thing, right? So I feel that kind of stagnates and confines an artist. For me, I prefer staying open and evolving with time as much as I can, even though it is almost inevitable that your art style will develop into something recognized by others. And that comes naturally, you can't really fight it. Friends, I have been working in comics for over a decade now. As I said, I don't think I have found my art style, but I have realized one thing, and which I feel is very important for you to know, that art style is not something that you deliberately develop, but it is something that evolves and forms naturally with time. So if you want an art style that is uniquely yours, then I think the key for that is to stop looking for it deliberately. Stop trying to create a distinct art style, and rather let it develop itself, let it come naturally to you. Just go with the flow and study different art styles, study your favorite artists, and try to reverse engineer, try to understand why they're making that mark, why they're taking those decisions. And as you study them, as you study a variety of artists and art styles, tiny parts of that will influence you, will stay with you, and be a part of your visual vocabulary. And that is how you will find your own unique voice, and that is how you will find your own unique art style. Because the more you consume, the more you look at art styles, the more you will subconsciously absorb what resonates with you. So friends, at the end, what I would like to say is, art is a very difficult journey, and don't beat yourself up for not having a very unique art style. Just focus on the fundamentals and understand them properly, and with time you will find your voice. Keep building, learning and experimenting, and that is the best way to go. Friends, thank you so much for watching this far, and I hope this video was insightful for you. Please do let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions or advice for me, and if it was helpful to you. I would love to know, and I read all the comments, not that I get a lot of them, so it's always nice to have something to read in the comment section. And once again, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.